We have to go for Godric, because it's the most damage. And by theoretically I mean we can just kill everything, I guess. This is what you want against Mono, right? Just right. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today absolutely amazing Dimir that uses Proxy to copy any of those crazy amount of spells for 2 and 1 mana, meaning that you can answer basically everything perfectly to your situation. So I think you will have fun. If you like Dimir, don't forget to subscribe, that shows some love, and let's go into action. Have fun, guys! Alright, we're going first. A little bit awkward hand. We have a land for the next turn, so let's start with good old Duress to see exactly what we are against. So we are on the play. 3 drops is not something that can hurt us. This doesn't matter. Sunfall we can survive. It's Arena and Restoration. Both of them are super strong. Let's go for Arena, because it is annoying to play against. We probably need to consider on turn 2. Hit the land, go Dissipate, hit Natural Land and go Deluge and start from there. This can be basically ignored for most of the game. Oh, this is good. This means we might be able to hit something that is not a land. Alright. This is a pretty good draw, so we need to change our strategy right now. This means that he can actually try to kill us. I mean, this is what we need, right? We need to hit 4 mana. So I'll take the risk, even though I know I will get flooded after. And paining myself is not great. So I need double blue for Dissipate, and I need double blue for Deluge. So having Payment is like 2 extra damage already. So that's why we went with Otawara. This is the card we don't want to see. It's just so much value, man. Like, it's annoying in every way. So, now the big choice. Do we go for Sheoldred? Yeah. Let's see. They might just easy go for the fraud. Man, I think they have it. Like, the stop is here, right? And I don't think they were fast enough to do it manually, so it means they have an instant. And that it might be a cut down, right? Because it triggers on Nezumi Road Captain. And I think they would just play it straight. So yeah, I think they have a cut down. This deck seems to be pretty aggressive towards creatures, right? Sunfalls, possibly cut downs. And this is the Emperor mana. They're kinda ropey, aren't they? And maybe they're just thinking about stuff. I could go for Proxy and get rid of one of those, like Sunfall. I think it's Memory Deluge. We do not attack on this turn. We just wait if he Sunfalls. With open mana, they don't know we don't have counter spells. Let's see if they go super risky. They will also kill their own stuff, right? So that's pretty bad. Alright. Proxy, for sure. I think go for the throat should be good here. Not sure what exactly they play, but they seem to be playing stuff. And cut down won't hit this one. Let's see. Let's see what our opponent was plotting. Because it was definitely something. On the next turn we can start doing cards with Consider. Disenchant. Sure. I guess. They can activate it and start attacking. Disenchant will hit something. I like the skin. That's some classic right there. But he doesn't really have much. I expected something like, I don't know, Eternal Wanderer, or, you know, just some big hitter. But it's just 3 damage a turn that dies to Path of Peril. Let's go like this and see what we can hit. And let's play Consider. Honestly, land is good. I like it. Helps in a lot of ways. And this will be a 4-3. Oh. Alright. that is scary. I should respond to it, by the way, of course. I kinda messed this part. So because of this, that I did the wrong thing. Like, I want to cast Path of Peril and this. Maybe we try to raise him. Alright, so of course a huge mistake on my part, but we'll still do the thing. We discard this. So it is a 4. Oh my god, oh man, I forgot about the counter. Man, I misplayed it so hard. I mean, so hard. So we will go like this then. Alright, so what I should do is just do it before he casts it, or after he attacks it. That's actually fine. Now we will try to get Memory Deluge value, so it's kinda okay. We submit this. We just cast stuff from the flashback. Gix Command is great. And then what? Negate should be okay. I think Negate is great as well. Alright, so we go count +2/+2. I mean, we can just get creatures from the graveyard. But it's just one creature, so it's not worth it. So we just kill this. We resolve. This will be a land. We put counters, and the lightning is huge, right? He will block, of course, but we still go back to 19. And he has no creatures. And we still have negate on Path of Peril if we have to cast it. I mean, Painful Condor hurts quite a lot. But I think we can make it. That's a good card from the top, man. I mean, I can lose life. Okay, at this point I will lose life. I wanted to discard it, but in the end it makes no sense. Alright, let's speed up the clock a little bit. We can submit this. I don't think we need more. This way we can really deal a lot of damage, right? One turn clock faster. They still have this one. But that's it. And they cannot race us with the might tokens. Especially not with this. Alright, a Smorg. And sure, that should be great. We take 5 damage, but we'll start healing. So he needs another Sunfall, like from the top. Alright. Edict. That's an interesting one. I know, it's a kinda weird, but I think Sheoldred is just more powerful over R. It's not something you should do now, I think. Alright, let's attack. Don't forget, we are hitting for 6 damage a turn. And this is for discarding. Alright. And he dies at the next upkeep, so this is the only card he will see this game. No way! No way! Are you absolutely serious right now? Oh boy, I guess. Man, can you imagine? Right, let's submit this one, because we will take a lot of damage. So, Path of Peril to answer those. And that... Oh, no. No. This and this. This is, I think, how we win, right? Do we have enough? We definitely do not play this. Yeah, I can do it. So first, we go like this. We discard this. Do I die if I cast it? I'm not sure. We have Sheoldred. I'm sure of it. But let's go for the proxy maybe. Alright, how does it trigger? Whenever cast, so I will lose 5 life first. It will be a draw, right? I think it will be a draw. Alright, I never had this situation. I think we can win if we don't do anything. But it's so tempting to just check, right? Because we'll lose for life at the same time. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this will be a draw. So let's just wait one more turn. Because on the next turn we can discard whatever we draw or just attack with Trespasser for lethal. Yep, so that is it. Yeah, it was... I wanted to honestly do it, but I didn't. Let's block. Because of reasons. And now this will be a lethal. Pretty cool stuff. We'll make it epic. We discard this one. And that will be a perfect lethal. Probably the craziest lethal you have seen. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Man, I'm all over the place playing this deck, but it's actually so enjoyable when it works. Alright, so Spell Pierce will probably be absolutely amazing card for the matchup. We'll probably try to go with Trespassers and try to get some free value this way. Hopefully we can untap, but even if we cannot, it's fine. And this kind of forces him to do something during his turn. He might ignore 4 damage a turn, but you know, that's not something you generally want to do. I would love to have extra land. Difference between casting another Trespasser and not casting it is absolutely huge. So what is the play? Leyline Binding is very possible here. He cannot sample. I have to do it. That's not great. One more land would be absolutely game winning. But hopefully you have one more turn before everything breaks. I'm a bit scared about the Emperor, but it seems to be a classic 5-colored control, so probably not the thing. They are going for the binding, it feels? No. Right, so they didn't want to do it originally, to not discard cards, but we have just proved them that they probably have to do it. And that's great. I mean, not much difference here, we might as well exile, and we'll go from there. If they discarded Sunfall, it might mean they have more, but we'll see. I really need this land, man, because I need Spell Pierce, but I also need to add to the board. I need to keep casting spells. Very good. Very good. Well, that's maybe a little bit awkward. Let's go for extra damage. That's actually not as great as I originally thought, right? Because we don't have proxy target. So maybe let's keep the Spell Pierce. They might play Atraxa the next turn, they already have the mana, I believe. And we can go for the Throated, but it means a lot of extra cards. Let's see if they play something. No. Oh yes. That's insane, that's huge. That's absolutely huge. Duress can be like game winning right now, especially that we can do it twice. Here's the binding. Alright, we'll force our opponent to do a lot of stuff here. I think they might have Atraxa as the last card. Do I want to duress them again? Do I want... like, they're playing around this stuff, so I think they have some plan. Second proxy can be game winning. Let's try like this. Okay. Alright, that's awkward. So that was not the correct play. They will cycle one of the lands. So the correct... knowing the hand... this is such a huge difference when you know your opponent's hand and when you don't. Knowing this, of course, I would go for the bear game. But we had no way of knowing what exactly he has in the hand. And Spell Pierce is getting a little bit weaker right now. Sure, that's actually fine. That is perfect for us, to be honest. And now they have only one card. Good, good, good. Not sure if we are going for duress or go for the throat. Let's go like this. Because it lowers the amount of mana they have. So for example, they cannot cycle land unless they do it now. So, you know, a little bit of something. So this is a lifelinker. I still think we're doing it. Let's go for the black mana, Sheoldred, and we still have the spell gears. They can lifelink once, but then we go proxy and kill the Archangel and go from there, keeping the bargain. No way, he just drew it, man. Like, that was the only punish for our play, just killing Sheoldred from the top card. So that's a little bit rough. That's definitely not where we wanted to be. But I still think we have a fair shot. So we play proxy, we go for the throat, we kill the Archangel, and we keep the bargain. And I mean, we try to from there. Yeah, I think we'll try to draw cards. Most likely. A Sunfall, a wild Sunfall appears. And that's how we get our value. No token. Some more proxy, I guess. And a 0/0. So he's in full top deck mode. He is in full top deck mode. And we aren't. Yeah, we need to pay for the small one. But we still get some value this way. Bargain. Man, this is where the fun begins with this deck. You just have all those proxies and you can just keep drawing cards. I think we want Sheoldred or another Trespasser. If not, we can just go Mire, I guess. Not the best draw of the year. That's for sure. I mean, that's for sure. So this will be for the Heart Migration. And I think we're going with Mire then. He has one draw a turn. This number is acceptable. This can be a 4/3. Dura is probably not super impact. Alright. I guess. So we can go for a huge proxy or just Mirex. Yeah, this one time let's go for this. And then we can trade versus Stomper. So not 2 for 1, but 1 for 1, which is fine. And we decline. We don't need to play it. Alright, so right now it's just a top deck war of who gets what. And let's see, one card from the top is a land. We probably want to hit Sheoldred or just those mines. Alright, cycling. That's the third card of the turn, so that's a little bit scary. They're not attacking. Okay, Edict is absolutely amazing card. This is one of the things we needed. And now we can start pushing the damage. Together with Mirex, of course. Alright. It's interesting he didn't want to trade. Alright. 3-turn lethal from now. Alright, let's see what our opponent is doing. I mean, he definitely likes to cycle. And I have to say, if you are drawing lands, this is the best type of lands to draw. Here's the ley line we were talking about. I mean, super greedy. It's just 1 mana. I didn't think we'll get use of spell. Cause reasons. I guess it works. Man, our opponent draws in a fun way. Let's get Mirex and start finishing him. Man, he has only one card to turn, no up the beanstalk, and that should be the final punish. And we also can go with Mirex. I think that should be the game, especially that he already used triple leyline. He has only one in the deck. Also double Sunfall if I recall. Yeah. We don't have anything except Edict, so let's wait. If they play Atraxa, we can just kill her with proxy and swing one more time. 3 leyline bindings on top. I mean, why not? Why not? Definitely one of the few draws that saved him. But we are going with the mine. That's why Mirex is so important. And this looks funny. Like, this really looks funny. But still, we should be okay. Do we roll the dice? I think we do, right? if I play the proxy, it's not lethal yet. It's nearly lethal. So I think we wait for value. It's not huge difference, because he still needs to draw a removal, and this way we have options in case we draw some. Man, this is a perfect card though. Man, this guy knows his stuff. Like, he will create a blocker and also draw 3 cards. Man, his 1 card a turn is absolutely perfect. It's like demonic tutor every turn. Alright, random 3 cards. Virtue of Persistence. This way he doesn't get the backside and he also doesn't get the life gain. So that is a huge difference. Oh boy. Geistwith. Geistwith is very interesting. I think we just attack. I can deal some damage with the Trespasser. But if I Geist with this, we don't get the full value, right? So I can get back the proxy, draw a card. That's kinda okay, but it gives him the idea what's going on. There are 2 creatures, so I can deal extra 2 damage with Trespasser and 2 damage with Sheoldred. But do we get any good spells here? I think we have to play like this then. Let's try the trick. I want to experiment with the deck a little bit more. Oh, I need the target first. Alright. That's awkward. So obviously that's not what I really wanted, but... So I thought that I can do it before the target, but that's incorrect. That would be a great card to draw. I would discard everything he has. Alright, man, I'm not playing perfectly, and also my opponent is drawing really good cards from the top, so it's getting harder. I think we should still win, but it's definitely harder than it should be. Path of Peril is still not a dead card, there is Hard Migration. Alright, so this means we can just prank him for all the cards, nearly all life. Okay, right now half the life. Man, another... Are you serious? Like, this is so good for him. Like, he draws, like, on average 3 cards a turn, I think. Negate is a good card as well. We're going for it. We are going for it. Making sure that whatever happens, we'll try to get it right. Oh, that was a card you might want to play. And he needs to spend a lot of mana on the next turn for the briefcase. So, you know, maybe, but oh boy, it definitely is harder than I expected. So he has what, 4-5 mana in total this turn, 6 mana and 3 cards. Stomper, number 1. Don't forget we can go proxy, prank. By the way, that's why the card is in the deck, because it has 4 converted mana cost. And he should know. Unfortunately, we also lose our cards. But how many briefcases you can have, right? Let's go with Pilfer and see what's up. Like, this is super important what he drew. That's some Stomper action right there. So we can get rid of the Stomper. I think getting the Geistwith is better in this situation. Pilfer is tempting, but man, I think we need more Cardo. Like, somehow we need to get this value. Oh, I could get this, right? But I don't get the value, really. Yeah, let's do it like this. So we can replay the proxy on the next turn as well, while also drawing some cards. Not the best draw of the day. Alright, so we are going like this. The lands are not super amazing for him. Let's go for... No, let's go for Pilfer. No, Edict. Because this way we can sneak 1 extra damage and 1 extra poison. This might matter. Don't forget they have Mire, so we need to be at least somewhat aggressive. Alright, and that means we can attack for extra 1. Oh boy, what a turn. Let's see let's see his draw from the top. Let's see how good it will be. On the next turn it will be a little bit messy, because the Stomper is guaranteed. It will make his draws a little bit better, but not super better, so I'm fine with it. Oh, no basics it seems. Good. Well, I see. Let's play the thing and not attack. He will start attacking on the next turn. We need to keep the pressure with Mirex and just create a lot of creatures, so he cannot win the race. He can block only 1 creature a turn, and we can create 1 creature a turn. Archangel will be super good. Atraxa will be super good. Heart Migration will be super... Yeah, right now, like, we wasted all of our buffers. Right now we actually have to draw something really good from the top. Let's see the cards. Maybe a Sunfall? I think Sunfall would be good. Alright. Just name the card. Just name the card and he will have it. Cool. So of course we need Path of Peril right now, I guess. Memorder would also be great. We have quite a lot of lands. How good are you? I don't have enough mana. So I can go for Proxy. I could try Sheoldred and then what? I can block 2 of them, so it's 12 damage. So it means I'm exactly dead. Do I have legendaries? No. Because this is 4 mana, and then I have exactly 6 mana, which means I cannot proxy into Path of Peril. I could Rankle Sprung, but that's not good enough. Do I have Remover? Not really. Is Shelly good enough in any way? Probably not. Probably not. They will just attack, so there's no point in bluffing. Maybe we hit okay, maybe we hit something. I don't know what, but maybe. Alright, definitely not anything from here. But let's go with Proxy. We cannot play the big version, let's go with this one. There are some cards in the graveyard, right? Impulse could hit Path of Peril. I think we have 1 still. I could also Planar Incision and get rid of this. And then I have 1 more turn, I believe. I still think we will go with Impulse. If we hit Path of Peril, I think we can win this. Oh boy. Alright, let's go for the throat. This way we have 1 more turn. And if they attack with everything, trying to kill us, maybe we can counter-attack. Oh man, this is way closer than it should be. They know we have a thing. Point is that he needs to risk and attack with everything if he wants to try to kill me. That's a really good draw if you want to make a decision before seeing the card, and I need to answer right now. Man, this guy really draws exactly what he needs for the situation. If he didn't know about this, he would probably attack with everything and roll the dice, and he would lose because then I counter-attack. Right now he knows that he cannot attack with everything. So it should be like 2 creatures probably, something like this. Like, and the mites probably. Yeah, definitely might because we don't have good blocks. And that should be enough, I think. Then we block 2 of the rhinos or whatever it is. What are you? A beast? And the 3 goes through. Yeah, and that would be 11 exactly. Yeah, we need to go with this. Not great. Not great. Alright, this is an amazing draw though. So I'm hopeful. There is a chance if we draw Path of Peril. Oh man. This is a win. Let's check if Gix Command is any better. Not really, it's Path of Peril. Are we doing it? Are we actually doing it? I think so, right? Because he cannot block with Mirex. That's 4 damage already. And we have Mirex. So I think we won unless he draws something absolutely insane. Which won't be the first time. Yeah, 0 cards. 5 life, 5 poison. Now it will be 1. I think the best draw right now is Atraxa because we need to attack him. And 7 lifelink will win the game. So let's see if he hits Atraxa. Otherwise, like, we can go so wide, we should be able to kill him. This cannot block. Archangel of Wrath is also a very good card. Alright. Man, I'm scared. Just don't draw anything this one time. Oh, we are getting there. It's still Atraxa mana. It's still Atraxa mana. Oh my god, we won this game. Oh, I was sure we are gone with some of those. Man, those briefcases were absolutely devastating. Like, 3 cards to turn, 3 cards to turn. And I'm like, oh my god, how do I beat that? Alright, so opponent goes first. I mean, we have go for the throat. When you see numbered spots and someone on the play, you know it will be mono red. So, I mean, our game plan is just to go... Unfortunately, if you are on the play, you have sometimes chance to use negate. But here it will be super hard. Our opponent just playing perfect curve on the play. So, obviously, it will be as hard as it gets. Well, pretty brutal start so far. And, yeah. Man, this is literally the perfect curve. Oh boy, that's so fun. Imagine being so good at Magic to just play everything. We have to go for Godric because it's the most damage. Feldon will be a problem, but like we can theoretically do something about it. And by theoretically I mean we can just kill everything, I guess. This is what you want against Mono, right? Just try to get Proxy to 4-1, and Kumano just trades perfectly against Proxy. They won't play with fire here. Mono Red is such a fun deck. Like, basically the whole gameplay boils down to can you hit cards in curve and be on the play while at the same time. So right now we can go Trespasser, get rid of this. I think we're in a decent spot, honestly. Like, the proxy play was absolutely massive. Alright, down to 2 cards. Best case is for him Lightning Strike, which possibly might win him the game. Man, imagine having this kind of draw and not winning. Like, man, he had turn 1 Kumano, turn 2 Feldon, turn 3 Godric, everything with perfect curve, and he still lost. So, I mean, we did the thing. Right, opponent goes first. Let's see if that will be a mountain. We have Consider, so we should be able to hit black mana. Hopefully. On the next turn. So we need to keep the board relatively not one. Man, this is pretty good opening. This is a great draw though. This is a perfect land for the turn. This also means we can kill Talia. And that he won't be able to go with Initiate. Unfortunately, he might have double Talia. Never mind. Scrap that. Talia is out. We are at 18. And we keep playing clans. Probably Impulse into Cut Down, right? Then Prank and try to hit their full hand. Alright. It's looking quite decent so far. Yeah, we can go like this. And let's say go. Alright, I think we won this game. I think they lost the crucial amount of tempo. Yeah, they don't have anything that enables the training. I cannot understand why they are playing farm hands, but I'll take it. But man, that's not the first time I see it. So Gix Command. Alright, I have a plan, guys. I have a plan. 2 damage, absolutely amazing. We are not using cut down on this turn. We are taking... Oh, it hurts. Man, so much value wasted. But I think that's the play. Alright, I'm trying to pass the turn so he doesn't see what we have. Let's go for Marsh. Alright, this should be good. This should be good because this forces a Brutal Qatar. And Brutal Qatar will mean that they cannot play anything with more than 2 power. And they cannot attack, so obviously they want to, you know, remove Sheoldred instantly. And then I get back Sheoldred. Perfect! See, if you force them into one particular answer, you can get all the value. Unless they're so good at magic that they drew the second Talia. I see. So we need to main phase this, but don't you worry, we will win otherwise. Not exactly how I hoped it will go. This is a very interesting one. I don't really want this. Alright, this will be a bit risky. But with Gix Command, I think we can work around it, you know? Probably not the optimal play, but I just don't like the thought of my opponent having to cash as welcome. So it's 5, 7, 9 damage. And we'll have to go for Gix Command with double removal modes, and that should be the game because we are back with Sheoldred, right? And we are not dead. This was the tempo that I told you that he lost. This, and that should be the game. This is also why we have Gix Command in the deck. This is a pretty good removal, and now he has to have another Brutal Qatar to have even a chance, but we have enough removal that... Or a random Soul Partition. Cause why not? Why not? That is actually pretty scary, I'll tell you, man. We will draw a card right now. Oh man, Go for the Throat is so good. Alright, I cannot resist it. And the point is that we live gain, so the difference between 3 and 5 is huge. That is a game. He should explode right now. Sure? It might be a Ganja. Did he really draw a Ganja right now, man? It definitely feels like it. And we just say go, you know? With Path of Peril, the more he puts in the board, the worse it is for him. Sure. And I will try to bait this Ganja. Now we will block. And it will be glorious. Also, he needs this first damage first. Like first strike damage. So first Geist Whiff. Alright. Maybe that wasn't a Ganja. Alright. He's playing the thing. What do you do? Ward 1. So we kill it. We pay the ward. And we don't care about it at all. Alright, playing plant. So now it should be a cleanup duty. As you can see now we can just be aggressive because we have all the life gain from Shaw. And suddenly the life total are absolutely different. One more turn. So this will be 4 damage, now 2 damage, and Tranquil Sprung is lethal on the next turn. He doesn't know that we have Burst. Sure, 1 damage acquired. Yeah, he cannot deal enough damage every turn to, you know, go for Shaw. He will probably block here. So, we will do it like this. Oh boy, that's brutal. And also why we have Path of Peril. Do I have anything cool? I guess Impulse is good. Should be good enough. We will fish for another Gix Command, because that will be even more glorious. Let's go for Edict then. It's kinda targetable, so you know. But I don't think he can remove Sheoldred anyway. So it means that I don't even need to attack on the next turn. He is definitely taking his time to explode. Yep. Alright, this was weird, but I kinda enjoyed it. But man, this early game was absolutely crucial. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. You can notice that I was super messy today. The deck is honestly super hard to play. There's so many potential plays, so many interactions. Originally I thought that Planar Incision will give you the card with proxy, however that's not how it works, because if you read the card, I know, I should try, when you cast it, so you need to cast it, you know, blinking doesn't get the job done. Still, you get a bit bigger creature, so this will be a 5/4. And also it works on Trespasser really nicely, and with Dimir you don't have as much card advantage as usually, so if you can catch your opponent with discarding the card to pay the ward, and then you flicker it or just spell pierce, this is usually game winning play, like they don't have cards and you have so much value. With all the possible interactions that you have here, you basically have such a high skill cap for this deck that I honestly couldn't play it right. I made so many misplays, it's ridiculous. With cards like Duress and Pilfer, you can attack your opponent's hand, so control decks aren't super problem. You have also some counter spells. Cards like Impulse, Memory Deluge means that you can still fight for the value game, and one of the cool additions is this one Rankle Prank. I know it's just one card, but it was added specifically because this is the only card for 4 mana that you can use with full value proxy, and if that's your last play, this will get your opponents to 0 cards and potentially clear the board, sometimes even kill it. So really cool interaction. With Gix Command you can get back proxy and keep cycling all the stuff again. Mire is pretty necessary because you very often lack value in super late game, and Mire is a great way to kill your opponent because you don't have too many win cons. Trespasser, proxy and Sheoldred. Sheoldred gets the job done most of the time, but Mire is just needed to, you know, finish your opponent, so he kinda has to leave finally. And yeah, the deck seemed to be performing against Mono Red as well. The fact that you can beat absolutely, literally the perfect opening for Mono Red is mind-boggling. I didn't expect Dimir to perform so nicely. Of course you need the right cards because you also need a good draw. However, proxy, together with some turn 1 or 2 removal, is absolutely devastating play. 3 mana for 2 for 1, so basically Emperor level trait, is insane, and you will feel the difference. The fact that Path of Peril doesn't hit our creatures is also insane. Very often you can clear the board in one side. Also, originally I thought that with Reckoner's Bargain you will get the 7 life gain, so that was the interaction I hoped for. Unfortunately, you just get 3. I honestly think this is extremely enjoyable Dimir. It's so different than the other ones, so I think that this is really a king of, you know, just flexibility, because every situation can be addressed with this deck, and I think that's pretty cool. And guys, because I can talk about Dimir basically forever, always. So I think I need some mercy on you. I think you heard enough. Really thank you for being here and for enjoying the deck. I think Dimir is a special archetype that is very close to my heart always. So I was really happy to showcase you this kind of deck. Hope you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe if you aren't so far and show some Dimir love. And I mean, that's it for today. See you tomorrow.